Welcome to the Muskonomics Paradigm, a framework for engineering the future of civilization through first principles. This isn't just a collection of companies, it's a single, interconnected machine designed to tackle the physical, digital, and biological bottlenecks facing humanity. As you can see, we have Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, xAI, and the Boring Company, all feeding into and driven by the central goal of civilization engineering. From the tunnels of Las Vegas to the future colony on Mars, a singular operating system drives every venture, characterized by massive data flow, optimized resource allocation, and near-perfect system integration. At the heart of this operating system is first principles thinking. This slide contrasts it with traditional reasoning by analogy. On the left, reasoning by analogy accepts existing constraints. For example, aerospace standard costs around $65 million per launch. It assumes market prices are fixed. However, first principles reasoning, on the right, deconstructs problems to their fundamental physics truths. Instead of buying a rocket, we consider the raw materials titanium sheets, aluminum ingots, copper coils, carbon fiber spools, and their inherent costs, which account for only about 2% of a rocket's price. By rebuilding from atoms in-house, a 10x cost reduction becomes possible. As Richard Feynman famously said, "I would rather have questions that can't be answered than answers that can't be questioned." This paradigm represents a profound shift, converting code into atoms. Early ventures like Zip2 and PayPal generated significant software capital, selling for $307 million and $1.5 billion respectively. Crucially, this wealth was not the ultimate objective, but rather the fuel for an audacious industrial transformation. It enabled 100% capital deployment into physical infrastructure, marking a high-risk pivot into the space and automotive industries. This insight that wealth serves as the engine for industrial innovation, exemplified by the Merlin engine for rockets and the electric motor for vehicles, is fundamental to understanding the strategy. Let's look at SpaceX, which is literally redefining gravity. Their journey began with a near-death experience between 2006 and 2008, as their first 3 Falcon 1 flights all failed. The third failure was due to a timing error. However, a successful fourth launch in September 2008 secured a critical $1.6 billion NASA contract, saving the company from bankruptcy just days before it would have collapsed. This perseverance led to incredible market disruption. While legacy competitors charge around $15,000 per kilogram to low Earth orbit, the Falcon Heavy does it for approximately $1,500, a 10x cheaper rate. SpaceX is targeting an astonishing 170 launches in 2025, or one every 2.3 days, fueled by record reusability. Booster B1080, for instance, had a turnaround in just 13 days. This all synergizes with Starlink, which, with over 7,600 satellites, provides a vital revenue stream that funds critical Mars R&D. Next, Tesla addresses the energy imperative through its strategic master plan. This plan evolved from low-volume, high-price vehicles like the Roadster to mid-volume, mid-price models such as the Model S and X, and then to high-volume, low-price models like the Model 3 and Y. The ultimate stage is full autonomy and utility with the robotaxi. A key innovation in achieving this scale is gigacasting. Unlike traditional chassis with 70-plus small welded metal parts, gigacasting uses massive aluminum presses to reduce hundreds of parts to just one, making the factory itself the product. Tesla's competitive moat is built on vertical integration, encompassing solar generation, large-scale storage with megapacks, and the supercharger network. There's also significant synergy. EV battery technology is repurposed for grid-scale energy storage, demonstrating a unified approach to energy. The Boring Company is focused on solving 2D constraints. Our cities currently operate in 2 dimensions, leading to congestion. The solution is a 3D transit system with multiple layers, enabling high-speed transport. The internal metric for success is straightforward: beat Gary the Snail, who moves at 0.013 meters per second. This is a lighthearted but serious goal to revolutionize urban mobility. Innovation comes from the Prufrock machine, which allows continuous mining, digging, and reinforcing simultaneously. The cost target is less than $10 million per mile, a drastic reduction compared to traditional tunneling costs, which often exceed $1 billion per mile. The Las Vegas Loop serves as a powerful proof of concept, completed in approximately 18 months, showcasing rapid deployment. Moving to the digital cortex, we have xAI and X. The Colossus data center in Memphis, built in just 122 days, represents a monumental achievement, scaling from 100,000 to 200,000 NVIDIA GPUs. This infrastructure enables a real-time training pipeline for Grok AI, leveraging X platform data. The synergy here is critical. xAI acquired X for $33 billion in March 2025, creating a unified product. Grok AI's deep search reasoning capability correlates conflicting data points, designed explicitly for truth-seeking over bias, ensuring its outputs are grounded in verifiable information. Neuralink is dedicated to bridging the biological gap. The core problem it addresses is the low bandwidth of human output, such as typing or speech. The solution is a high-bandwidth brain-computer interface, or BCI. The N1 implant uses flexible threads with 1,024 to 3,072 electrodes precisely inserted by the R1 robot. A significant milestone, dubbed telepathy achieved, occurred when patient Noland Arbaugh successfully controlled a mouse cursor via thought. The long-term goal is nothing short of symbiosis with AI and the treatment of severe neurological disorders like paralysis and blindness, fundamentally enhancing human capability and addressing debilitating conditions. Centralizing this empire is the Texas Nexus. Giga Texas houses Tesla HQs in manufacturing, while Neuralink and xAI also have significant operations here. Starbase in Boca Chica is the home of SpaceX's Starship development. So, why Texas? The reasons are multifaceted. Regulatory efficiency and lower overhead are key. Physical proximity enables the unique Muskonomics cross-pollination. For example, SpaceX avionics teams collaborate directly with xAI engineers, fostering innovation that wouldn't be possible in geographically dispersed setups. This slide illustrates the flywheel of innovation, showcasing how these interconnected entities create a powerful, self-reinforcing competitive moat. Tesla's battery tech and motor expertise benefit the Boring Company, allowing for efficient underground EV thoroughfares. SpaceX contributes advanced alloys like the Cybertruck steel, and Starlink provides critical communication for all ventures. xAI and X, in turn, provide real-time human training data and advanced reasoning models for Optimus and full self-driving. The resource integration efficiency is over 95%, with system latency under 10 milliseconds. This shared physics and intelligence create an unparalleled competitive advantage, where each company's innovation accelerates the others. The Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE, functions as the political and administrative arm. Operating in 2024 and 2025, its objective is a relentless delete, delete, delete approach, applying hardcore corporate efficiency to the federal government. Key metrics include a claimed $214 billion in waste cuts, a 30% reduction in the federal workforce to historic levels, and significant restructuring of agencies, such as USAID. This initiative aims to streamline government operations with the same rigor applied to private enterprises. Regarding valuation and the IPO club economy, SpaceX is valued at approximately $350 billion, while xAI stands at about $80 billion. Tesla, already a market leader, is a publicly traded entity. These valuations are driven by robust revenue streams and future growth opportunities. Starlink, for instance, is projected to generate $11.8 billion in revenue by 2025, solidifying its position as a global telecom utility. Future growth hinges on Optimus humanoid labor and the robotaxi network. For investors, the IPO Club offers strategic access to pre-IPO value in private infrastructure companies like SpaceX and Neuralink, providing an exclusive opportunity to participate in these ventures before they go public. However, this paradigm is not without its risks, controversies, and threats, a double-edged sword. On the regulatory legal front, market concentration and antitrust concerns arise from dominance in launch services and EVs, inviting increased scrutiny. Socially, issues like content moderation, hate speech, and child sexual abuse material on X, along with safeguards for Grok, are constant challenges. Environmentally, local pushback is a factor due to the power consumption of facilities like Colossus and the noise generated by rocket launches at Starbase. Structurally, there's significant key man risk, as the entire ecosystem's reliance on a singular vision and decision-making could be a vulnerability. In this industrial futurist editorial, the ultimate vision is conserving consciousness. This entails a robust Mars transport architecture with Starship fleets capable of 10 megaton cargo capacity per ship, ensuring cost efficiency through reusability for interplanetary trajectories. The crucial Mars metric requires 1 million tons of cargo to establish a self-sustaining city, with Starship's target cost being $2 to $10 million per launch. The philosophical goal behind this monumental undertaking is to expand the scope and scale of consciousness to truly understand the universe, and, critically, to back up the biosphere against the Great Filter, ensuring humanity's long-term survival. This brings us to the era of the builder, where a parallel civilization infrastructure is being forged. This infrastructure is built on 4 key pillars: energy, powered by Tesla Transport, led by SpaceX and the Boring Company Intelligence, driven by XAI and Neuralink, and communication through Starlink and X. The convergence of these technologies is profoundly redefining the human experience, transforming science fiction into industrial reality. Key indicators to watch are the Starship orbital milestones and the Optimus humanoid robot rollout, as these will signal the acceleration of this transformative era.